They used to have a Carnegie community building like right where Walter Ridge. They used to have big Carnegie right there. And then in front of that big Carnegie, they used to play any kind of Eskimo game. Even the beer, some men have a big beer handle, judge how far they have to draw it. And then one little man like, Frank Glover, who's a small man, not too heavy. He have a big unak, heavy one. And then with the ordinary spears of other people's spears, when he draw it, while it go on the air, in the air, he just
anytime.
Okay. Now this is the hook for sheep's hook. You have to make it circle like that without any bait, nothing. They used to get lots of sheepfish with that. How you
Adi, look, I get fish.
already. Yeah, but the fish came.
Pretty good there, Rachel.
Yeah, like they had to jerk it. They never jerk it like they used to have any kind of.
Pull it up.
When they pull it, you know how, huh? They just pull it with their hand.
It's not too heavy.
With their hand and then put the seafood right.
Or else sometimes if a little kid is hooking fish and she catches a fish that's bigger than her, she almost goes into the hole. That's what happened to me once.
They have to drag them, pull it up right out the ice anyway. So they have to have a roll.
Mom, you should tell about this one before we forget it.
Oh yeah. This is the way they, long ago when they wanted to make a umak or the kayak skin, seal skin or wool skin, they have to make it waterproof. Without stitches right through, just right between both sides.
Like a fell seam, but it couldn't. The stitches couldn't go through the skin.
And then the same way with the inside, another one again. The same way, but they never left over. This one just not like on top. That's the waterproof. That's the way they used to make a old skin and kayak.
Umak, yeah.
Umak.
Umak
Put
books.
the cover and stitches like that. That's the way they.
Seal skin or uruk skin, huh? That's the way they sewed it together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is a sea lion, big sea lion intestine. They have to take these up and use it. I mean, after they clean it, you have to take the muscles off from the top. And then after a few days, you have to keep them in oil or right between the oval skin so it won't dry. And then later on, a woman had to put it right on the bark like that with a spoon or with some kind like this. Oh, scrape it the inside without turning it inside out. Just scraping it. It's clean inside.
Scrape it clean, huh?
And then soak it in the water, on the salt water on the beach. Down at Stealing Court they used to have these. Make a big coil one side of it right on the end, tie it, and then fill it with water, salt water. Make a big coil. Put little stick loop up there. You have to turn the end right here over and fill it. After a while you have to open the other end, let the water out, change it with another fresh water. That's the way they used to wash this. And then after that, they put the air in and then dry it just a little while when it's sunshine like this. They use this for the window or for the skylight in the igloo. Feed it and then stick them together like this. This is young ugluk intestine and this is big one. The big.
Full-grown ugluk,
Yeah, that's the kind. Then stick them together like that, wet it, overcast it, just get them together, and then use it for skylight. Or make a rain party, stick them, make a rain party out of these.
These are the ones that they were used, they used in the kayaks. They tied the waist around the kayak so that when they turned over in the kayaks, they would be all completely dry when they came out. They used those also for bottle, for milk.
Milk, yeah. That's what these were. Because I know a lady had no nipple on her breast, and then she used this for serve like this, and then use it for what?
Who's that?
It's okay.
They have to use this way, serve right here, and then fill it with milk, and let the baby have it for the bottle.
First disposable bottle.
These are the things they used to have. These are for, even when they have to go in the water.
Speaking of babies,
And then this is the baby diaper, sealskin. And they had to put, this is sealskin waterproof, and then they put the tide around. They have to put something that the skin or caribou skin or the grass, they have to split them fine and then put it right inside here. And the leg part right here, I'll tie it with the string, both sides. And then they have to put a little lube right here on both sides again, back and front. Tie it to the little perky so it won't slip off. Of the
Babies had perkies and things like that.
And then
Made
the
out of
baby
real
has to
fine.
have something soft, fawn skin, something rabbit skin for their little perky. Oh no, you should make a little perky. I have old perky out there, but I...
Here's fawn skin.
Yes, a fawn skin leg right here.
Nice and soft. Mom, why did they used to sew them from the fur side?
Well, when they want to make an inside perky, they have to use it from the fur side, so they won't have no seam on top right here. See?
So it won't be irritating to the skin? They use them as shirts?
and it lasts longer.
Oh.
The sinew doesn't wear out because it's not protruding on the outside where they're using it. See?
How smart, huh?
Well, they have to use the anyway from the inside or on top. But this is the only way when they make inside party, because they have to have a cover on top again. Inside parties. The fur inside and then fur outside for the top one. That's what they always do. And then, well, the kid would learn if they have a right kind of people. I mean, they know how to do things. They should try to teach them. Because right now, the younger generation right now, they don't know nothing. Right now, some of them. They even never try to make any signal. That's right.
Remember, we used to have to make some when I was a little girl. You used to try to teach us.
I was about 5 or 6 years old. Mama tried to let me do it. I was left-handed at first, and then every time when she makes French patties like this, I have to make fine little sinew. left-handed. Whenever the eye part breaks, she can't do it. So she wants me to try to learn. It's kind of slow already. Try to learn how to twist it with my right. Yeah, tough time. But I learned. I was left-handed in the first place. And then she wants me to try. Because every time when she makes fancy packets like these, she used to make fancy packets for Ike up at the Silver. Meant that he always go up to Nulato, the place up there you can sell them to India. So she had to make the panties and pants and makeup at the project for him. $25 to make a fancy packet.
You couldn't even touch it now for
Atupulojek is the fancy part, fancy muklak, black and white skins there for the men.
Up to knee. Kiblojek they called it. Kiblojek or Tipolojek around there. Different kind of name. This is the kind they used to have for the making
snare?
For the rabbit or ptarmigan. They had to hang it and then among the willows or up the two big poles when the ptarmigan happened to go in the same direction. They have to use this because they never have any shotgun things like that the way they had it right now. They have to hang it, and then the ptarmigan happened to get on the net, it dropped down to the ground. That's how they get them. So they get lots of them. My husband, grandpa, used to have so many ptarmigan on his cast. With this kind he get them on the wider. This is just a little.
And this is twisted sinew,
Twisted sinew. Yeah. They used to make them kind too, but when they wanted to have a good net, they used to make out of a willow bark. Twisted them just like that. When you twisted them and make a net out of it, it wouldn't be very long.
Even here, even around here.
Yeah. They used to make a willow bark. Take the willow off and then twisted them. But they have to dry them right away. Even this, it always gets right away. But you keep them too long in the water.
You have to keep drying them.
Yeah. Yeah, people long ago, they sure busy people.
Yeah. Had to keep working.
Oh, good time. Hardly sleep.
Wake up early, go to bed early.
And then they never have any breakfast. They just drink water. No coffee, no tea and things like that. Only with water. People that were out hunting like men, they have to take little frozen meat or little meat of also meat, dried meat in the meat oil. They have to carry them and put them in this kind. Or they have to use this account, stomach. They work it and dry it, and then they have to use that for the container too. Or this kind intestine.
Okay.
They used to have oil in there too, or any water, something to take them along, because they used to be hunting all day. They always gave them something to eat like that.
And you told me once that the best kind of waterproof mucklucks were made out of the old seal oil cokes.
Yeah, those are the...
Yeah, because they're waterproof by
completely,
oil.
Yeah.
And they're pliable.
Yeah.
So
they don't get brittle,
Yeah,
They don't get brittle dry.
Davra?
Nung mitibitsa, uming up in the
this is what you could talk.
juggling stone.
Yeah. I found it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, these are real. So good. You know, long ago, two men were in a kayak and they get lost someplace up at I think, what did they call the Brook Range or someplace around
Brook
there.
Range, yeah.
Around there. They happen to be up there hunting. They go into the kind of cave like go in. Because it's getting so foggy they couldn't know, they didn't know where they go. So go in, so dark in there, some rock like that is just rolling when they walk. Finally one of them tried to see what kind of thing under there. Finally with his hand, he put it in his mouth. There's a hole in there. Those are the beads. Someplace up that way. That's how those big beads.
The blue beads, eh?
Yep, up there. And then they put them, one of them put it in his muklak, water muklak food. Take them home. That's how they have so many. And then they never try to go back and get them. They don't know where, because it was so foggy. But they get lots of big ones. 40 years ago, that was a true story. So they have to have it around here or on the unlock or around here. Like a
jewelry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only way that our people were so husky and strong people. They're not like us because we can reading. We
eat too many canned foods.
Not enough
Yeah, look at that. Losing our teeth and everything.
Yeah, there's our people long ago were so husky and strong, and they're traveling, walk, not too many ducks. Or people have 5 ducks, that's plenty. But walk and walk. When they were starving, when they were out of food, they have to save a little at a time. Or if you really out of food, go up in the tundra, someplace like that have willow. Little ptarmigan, you know, they always right on the snow. They stay there. And then take it home, throw it out, put a little oil, they sit and eat something. That's the way the young ones didn't know nothing about these things. They don't want to have this kind or Engelog something like that. But we like. Yeah,
they were more healthy for you because of the greens and berries.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, kuya. Judge how far they have to drink. And then one little man like, you know, Frank Glover, who's a small man, not too heavy. He have a big unak, heavy one. And then with the ordinary spears of other people's spears, when he draw it, while it go on the air, in the air, how you
Adi, look, I get fish.
already. Yeah, but the fish came.
Pretty good there, Rachel.
Yeah, like they used to have a Carnegie community building like right where Walter Ridge. They used to have big Carnegie right there. And then in front of that big Carnegie, they used to play any kind of Eskimo game. Even the spear, some men have a big spear handle. It's just
anytime.
Okay.
Yes.
Now this is the hook for sheep's hook. You have to make it circle like that without any bait, nothing. Huh? They used to get lots of sheep with that. They had to jerk it. They never jerk it like they used to have any kind of.
Pull it up.
When they pull it, you know how, huh? They just pull it with their hand,
it's
not
too heavy.
with their hand, and then